Right, hi guys. It's the Sunday Q&A broadcast session from EJ Pro. I've decided to answer a fewer questions this week, but in more detail, because I feel there's greater value in going into some of these subjects. Um, the first one is what makes a good coach in my mind. Okay, this is, I think, a fantastic topic, and I think we have to understand why people want a coach and what a coach responsibilities really are. So I think first of all, a coach is somebody who manages the expectation of a client in relation to where they are and to where they want to be, and understanding the dynamics of that person. So, first of all, if a client comes to you and he's got 35% body fat and wants to go to 5% body fat, can you realistically bring him down to in 20 weeks? Possibly not. And is it the healthiest choice for them? No. So you have to kind of educate the process of doing this correctly and healthily. So the realistic goal setting, also, the client, you have to be able as a coach to get the client to take ownership of the actual program, because too often you can deliver a program and it's like it's not executed with the same level of passion as delivered. So if you're as a coach are not able to inspire and sell your program, so that they want to do it and they're excited to do it, they're not going to get the results, because I think the client has to believe in you as much as the program. So getting the client to take ownership, I think it's a very, very important task. And I think that is done through great communication, example of work, and being able to constantly deliver programmatically or systematically results across different clients. So you've got good example and good templates of ways of moving around, because everybody's different. You might have somebody who struggles to put on weight, somebody who struggles to lose weight, and you have to be able to adjust that and understand that and continue to motivate the person. Now, speaking of motivation, that's a big thing. Anybody can download a plan off the internet or buy a program, but the coach is the human side of that program, is the guy, the go-to guy that is going to get you to that next level psychologically. Is also the guy that's going to understand your anatomy and understand that certain exercises or certain things don't work for you. So, this is where you custom things. If you have a misalignment and you have a person who's very shoulder dominant, do you get them to a flat bench? Probably not, but it might be in their program. So then we look at correcting things so that, the coach can then tailor this program, in order to generate the ultimate physique. I think that's very, very important. And also, I think to be able to have a scientific approach is very important, because I think a lot of people are just used to simple, this is your program, this is the thing. I think clients don't understand the science behind what they're doing, and if they understand it, then obviously they are more likely to get excited and more likely to follow why they're doing stuff. So they have to buy into the entire process. Another question which comes up often, which is regarding the, when people presented plans, very often the plans are 6 to 7 meals a day and so on and so forth. And that's, in order to achieve your goals, is about nutrient balance over 24 hours. So, if your plan has the calories spread out differently, and if you're a person that requires more calories for a workout, it's okay to adjust those macros based on your daily needs, because again, we are different, and it's important that we understand that if you have a certain lifestyle, you make things fit around that lifestyle. So is 6 or 7 meals the best way to get in shape? Absolutely not. There are tons of ways to do this. And I think, I know people who get in great contest shape, have professional jobs and they only have breakfast, a snack, a pre-workout meal, a post-workout meal, and they're able to fit all the macronutrients correctly around those meals because that suits them. You know, so that's very important. I think, you know, those are the main things I wanted to cover today, because I think that I just actually want to answer one more question. Okay, and that is, what is my preferred way to get someone into shape? This is really important to me because a lot of people come straight away saying, I'm okay training, I just want a diet plan. Okay, guys, it's not just about food. You know, most of us can follow a diet plan, and most of us do understand what's a good food and what's a bad food, not necessarily down to the detail, but we understand what's healthy and what's not healthy. So I can present a diet plan, but also the really important is your training. Training determines the shape. You know, so I think as a coach, I really like to see people understand why they're doing certain exercises and increase their level of physical activity before decreasing the food. So my first option is never to make people suffer or bring people's calories down, because you don't recover from that and it's not sustainable. I would rather teach somebody how to get in shape by having good muscle understanding, good training programs, get them excited about going to the gym so it becomes a hobby and a lifestyle, and the food is a complementary topping on that. That is, I think, a better way or a more sustainable way to get into shape, and possibly a lot more fun. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did, and you take care. Thank you very much.